dry erase the extra? Like a
Yeah.
box?
So you notice the textbook is doing a lot of function notation at the beginning. And this is our first example where something is inside. So inside, x's are liars. You see you have a half inside? You would probably, if your gut was saying I should do something, you would say I should multiply x by half. But no, your x's are liars. And so what's going to happen is you always multiply by the flip of whatever was there. So if there's a half, we flip it. 2 over 1 is like, come on, x's. And we would say this is a horizontal stretch. Are you okay with the abbreviation? Horizontal stretch by a factor of, and when we write by a factor of, we always write what we would multiply by. So since we're multiplying our x values by 2, we would just say a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2. So each of these points, what's going to happen is your x value is going to get multiplied by 2. Now if I chose a point like this first one, -3, 2, I could show my work here. I'm going to multiply my x values by 2. What's going to happen to that point? The y value won't change. I'll get -6, 2. And we could go and label that point -6, 2. This one will double to there. This one's at 3, so it will become 6. This one's at 4. It will become 8. So we can just multiply each of our x values by 2. Oh, this is good news. This is good news. I did a student mistake beautifully. I even talked about not doing this student mistake yesterday, and then I went and did it today. I'm going to blame Mr. Thorsteinson for coming in. He's back. I'm not going to blame him, and I should have muted this so it's not on YouTube for everyone.
So what do I get blamed for?
That I missed something in the last question.
I distracted you?
You distracted me.
And it's not your fault?
No, it's not my fault. Right? I learn well from the students I teach. The mistakes they make, they're never their fault.
Or do what
the
our
teacher's
teachers
fault.
used to do when we were young. Remember what our teachers would do when they made a mistake? I did that on purpose to see
Yes.
if you were paying attention and make sure that you caught the mistake. And if you didn't catch the mistake, that's on you for not.
Yeah.
That's what our teachers
Oh,
used
yeah.
to do.
No. I just made the mistake. The mistake that, like yesterday I said how important it was to reread the question when you were done to make sure you didn't miss anything. Did I miss the domain and range in the last? Yeah, definitely missed the domain and range in the last question. Absolutely. Right? You get so excited about
Sorry for the
being
interruption
done the
with all
question.
grade 9 students with the last
So on this one,
name
I'll finish this
through
one
L,
first.
Please go to the gym for your picture. That's all grade 9 students with the last name starting with G through L. Please go to the gymnasium for your picture. Thank you.
So our original one's domain was -3 to 4. The original one's range started at -2 as the smallest value and went up to a highest value of 5. And then on the new one, now the domain went from -6 less than x less than or equal to 8. And can you see the x by 2 change that happened in our domain? Because the x values changed. So it shows up in our domain. And our range stayed exactly the same because nothing changed on that one. Only our x values changed. And I'll go back to example 1 now. And the original one's domain and range. Domain was everything. Well, I'll do interval notation. Because I did set notation last time. Domain is everything. And the range started at 0, included 0, and went to infinity. And then on the blue one, domain is still everything. But now the range went from negative infinity to 0. So, especially on these textbook questions, they often ask more than once. It is important to reread the question, but it's very, I won't get mad at you if you miss something, because obviously it's very easy to be excited about finishing and wanting to go on to the next question. For example 2, you can circle questions 4 and 8.